64-year-old Ronald Reel is seeing Dr. Xiaobai Wang for acupuncture. This is his 15th session at the Manhattan office. Mr. Reel has spent his life working out regularly with weights, leaving him with aches, pains, and a torn rotator cuff in his shoulder. He chose acupuncture over surgery.
I'd heard about acupuncture, but I didn't pay any attention to it, so I had good medical coverage, so I went to the typical kinds of medication or operations, and everywhere I went, all they wanted to do was cut. that's how they make their living. I'm sure it does work good, but my idea had been to try at all costs to try to prevent from going under the knife. I mean, I don't much like the idea of somebody sticking a hole in my either my lower back or my shoulder or whatever. So I thought I'd try acupuncture, and I tried it once some time ago, not here, other place, and it didn't seem to work. I think it's because the acupuncturist I used he's a much older man, and he wasn't quite as aggressive as Dr. Wan is, which I think you need to be pretty aggressive when you have to work with my problems anyway. So I tried that, and it didn't work very well. So I just and I had a conversation with my daughter and her husband, who'd actually come here to help their fertility. They had fertility problems, among others, and he said they recommended me to see Dr. Wan, and this was again about early March. So I came here, and it worked miraculously well. After about 10 treatments, and then the pain came back. So here I am.
Before Dr. Wang begins acupuncture, he checks Mr. Reel's blood pressure and discusses general concerns with him. Then it's time for treatment. A series of very fine needles, anywhere from 1 to 100, are inserted into different parts of the body and left there for about 20 minutes. Dr. Wang says stimulating certain parts of the body helps to heal other parts because they are all connected. Dr. Wang went to medical school in China, so he's not just an acupuncturist, he's also a medical doctor. While it's not necessary to have a medical degree, you do need a license to practice acupuncture in New York. Dr. Wang has been at it for more than 25 years and firmly believes the ancient Chinese medicine, which can be traced back to the Stone Age, is extremely beneficial now.
All the parts of the body connect each other and, of course, affect each other, just like the natural world. If the river is too much, the flooding happens. The flooding will not stay locally, it affect different adjacent areas. Sometimes could be very far away. In our human body, the same situation happens. For example, like you said, if you have a neck ache or headache, very often we need to put needle in the feet or in your arm or in your hands, or sometimes on your back, because there's connections between the feet and the neck and the head. That's why.
But Catherine Balakovsky is not convinced yet. She suffers from eczema, which is a form of dermatitis or inflammation of the skin. She's here for her 6th acupuncture session. Before seeing Dr. Wang, she says she spent thousands of dollars on dermatologists but got no relief. Ms. Balakovsky says acupuncture may look painful, but it's not. Dr. Wang recommends at least 10 acupuncture sessions, which can start at around $90 apiece. Ms. Balakovsky has 4 more treatments to go. She says she hopes eventually they will work, but notes that her 15-year-old dog has seen the benefits after only 2 sessions. Besides acupuncture, Dr. Wang also uses cupping, another ancient Chinese medicine. Ronald Reel says in the end he hopes all the treatments will heal him for good. For Mishmash Show, I'm Julie Walker in New York. For Mishmash Show, I'm Julie Walker, KSA2 in New York.